for LostArk. Here we go. LostArk. So, if you guys do want to play with me, I have moved servers now. So I will be joining the Sapphires eventually once I level up enough. We will be over on the Mari server. Ironically, it's probably going to be a while before I play with them just because of the fact that we've been, I'll be doing Elden Ring next week. But I've been enjoying this game a lot. I've actually got a few characters now. As you can see, I've got 3 characters. Two Berserkers and a Paladin. I've actually just swapped over to the Berserker on this side. So I pretty much caught up to where I was up to, and then I passed it. And then on my Paladin, I've probably caught up to where we were up to, where we last left off. So I could either play the Paladin, but I've actually been enjoying that class a lot. But I do notice that it has less damage than the Berserker does. So what I might do is I might play a bit of Berserk. This class is quite fun. And now that there is a new system on top of it, which hopefully will unlock not too far. I can't imagine it'd be too far, which is essentially it's called engravings. Engravings change how the class work to basically how their main engines work, it seems to be, and makes them just more consistent, more powerful. It's like ascending. So there's like multiple different ways to ascend, which it'll make more sense once I get into the game. I'll talk about it. But yeah, last time I played, I ended just after getting the what's it called? It was the sword seal, I think is what I got last. And then from there, I played a bit further, and then I participated in what is basically a civil war. And then in that civil war, we gained ourselves a new king and a stronghold. So our hub actually is that kingdom. So we're now just helping out post the civil war with all the civilians and things like that, and trying to still essentially find the Lost Ark. But yeah, I heard Paladins are OP because they're restoring skills. I would say so. They're very good in a party. So what I've heard is you probably want at least one support class in endgame builds, but I don't know in terms of like what people are actually using, I guess. Ooh. So yeah, not a lot has changed. One big thing I will say is that something that's really good now is you get these like I've gotten the second tier on some of those skills. There is a very good system now, which I've been comparing to online to how people actually play this game. There is now a recommended button down here, and it actually orders them based on popularity of like setups and stuff like that. You can see that the top used skill is this setup for normal finish, then combo with this setup with shoulder charge, holding, red dust, strike wave. And so these are the main skills that you probably will end up using, because you get 8 skills. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So most people are probably using these skills as well as their awakening skill. Hey Carter, you gonna lurk? No problem, CJ. Welcome in, Carter. How was stream? What are we doing? Attack squad? Squad attack? Uh oh. Earthbound. Wait, is Earthbound on the SNES now?
What?
The SNES emulator?
Turns out I wasn't Bunny at all.
What is this game? This looks cool.
Yoshi. Okay, okay.
So it's a turn-based action
I know,
game from
apparently,
the
apparently, this is a dinosaur outfit. It's a dinosaur under a dinosaur outfit, I think. Anyway, let's do this.
This looks nice. I like the pixel art. The game has been a nuisance for me when trying to talk about Ark survival involved. Oh, Dominus. Yeah, no, I feel like right now, if you're not talking about this Ark, where you at? But yeah, so I'll pretty much, because of this recommended skill setup, it means that most people should be able to get to decent builds pretty easily. I was already sort of heading in that direction because of the fact that a lot of the basic skills that you get as a berserker are not very good. I am level 30. I might have to lower the details because I've noticed this game's been attacking my computer. If I've been playing something else and then playing this, it kind of has a sook. So what I might do is I might actually return. Whoa, that's a 2-hour cooldown to return back. Holy crap. All right, well, we'll teleport manually. So I might go back to the major city to show you guys what that looks like. We'll go to this teleport. Back from shopping. How's the Ark search? I've just jumped in. 2-hour cooldown. Yeah, it reminds me of the old Hearthstone from WoW. I don't know why it's 2 hours. It's a bit weird. Considering it doesn't cost that much to teleport back to Lutera Castle anyway. But yeah, this is pretty much the city we liberated. There was a civil war, essentially, of a young king or young prince who had to awaken his sword versus a usurper, I guess, who saw the king to not being able to awaken his sword and that claiming demon power would help him. And then eventually it turns out it was that evil priest guy from the very start of the game. So you're doing it right now? Nice. Are you on this server, by the way, Medic? Sad I Know Demons is this guy's name, I think. But yeah, so you get access to the city. It's very, very pretty. You can mount around it. It's quite large, so it's pretty much like a standard MMO hub situation. I might actually lower some details, chat, because I'm noticing the stream is having a little bit of an issue. Let's see. Let's do a preset. We'll just do a preset. Let's go high, I guess. See if that fixes it. They don't have a general effects thing. Oh, it's still a little choppy. But anyway, there's a few different things you'll start to unlock, like engravings and things like that. You'll notice my bag is full of like stronghold stuff. I have like a whole heap of like crafting skills stuff. There's quite a lot of things that have come out since, or I've gotten access to since I last streamed. But holy heck. Got a whole heap of new, like, different cards. Most of them not effective. New reports, new everything. It's just there's a lot going on. This game's just got a lot going on, and that's not even including all those crafting systems. Don't even include what you do back at your stronghold. So I can't remember how to go back there. There we go. So if we use this, we'll teleport to our stronghold. You made a new character, a wizard. I'm a wizard, Ari. Are the wizards any good? The range classes will probably be top tier, I reckon. Some bot on Discord DM me about free FPS game called Fearless. Seems a bit sussy. Oh, was that game that was on screen, or is it a different thing? Unfortunately, I've dodged bots mostly on Discord. He does funny spells. I think it does, from what I saw of it, the spell effects are quite nice in this game, so I imagine it pretty good. Scrinkle. I'll have to talk to the Sapphires about who's making the guild or what the guild is. Surely one of us has set it up already. But this is my hold.
I was waiting for you. There are matters that need your approval. You can go check them in the office.
Okay, sure. So you get access to essentially this big ass dumb location. It's massive. You get a whole facility to build and do as you will, and it's oh my gosh, this game is, there's a lot. This game has a lot going on in it. Might actually improve the workshop here, so this will probably take, this is going to take 12 hours, chat, to do this one. And you can only do one research at a time. So this is going to be one of those things where it's just a lot going on. Apparently I made this thing. I think I did that for a quest. God, there's just a lot. There's a lot to do. You can make potions here, which is actually kind of helpful. I'm not going to do that now because I probably don't need any. You have a station. So if you've played WoW, you can send your units out on missions and stuff. So I sent them off to do whatever this was. I got some stuff like XP for the stronghold, some coins, and a raider seal. They completed that. I don't know. It's there's a lot. This is just a lot. I'll be honest. And it seems like you can do one special mission and you can do one normal mission. Currently at my rank. I don't really know if any of these are better than the others to do. I got this other coin before, raid seal. So let's do this one. Dispatch costs 3 gold. I didn't notice that. That's very expensive. Held amount 76 gold. What does that mean? Does that cost how much it costs? You must start getting a lot of gold really fast, I imagine. And then we've got mana upgrades that do buffs and stuff, which it doesn't look like I've got anything for that right now. But yeah, there's this big old thing that we're going to be interacting with. Apparently I need to go inside my mansion now, I guess. She had like a little quest for me. What'd she say? She said somewhere inside of somewhere. Can't really interact with her, so I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if I actually already done it by accident or something. But yeah, you get a series of NPCs. You can set them up to do tasks and stuff like that. Literally, you can upgrade it, change it. You can customize how it looks and stuff like that. Quite a lot. I assume maybe these NPCs probably have some trade-in things. Oh, this is mail. Oh, this is a market broker. So you get so you can access to like the auction house and stuff here too. But yeah, it's basically if you've played MMOs with like housing or strongholds or guild housing and things like that, it's kind of like that. Except it's a lot more spread out and it's like a full-on island. But yeah, quite a lot. If I want to leave the stronghold, do I have to click? I'm assuming this is going to take me to that same place. Nope, I'm already there. Okay, so then if I want to go Song of Escape, can I leave here? Leave Drat Dungeons and Islands. Hopefully this just takes me back to where we were. But yeah, we're way into it now. We're at that point where the game's starting to just hit you with some stuff. And what's interesting to me is like this is the halfway point in terms of leveling. And they introduced to you this. It would have taken a lot longer in the Korean version to get to this point. And I find that very curious in a sense because like this game is
Want to hear a song?
enjoyable. But I do know that I've spoken to people where it's like it's the hand-holdy, simple nature to it for a while is a bit that it takes so long to get to this point and where it starts opening up stuff. It's surprising they didn't do it earlier. Level me on this. Hypothetical question. Your computer's memory will explode unless you uninstall one of these two games, Genshin Impact or LostArk. Which would you let go? Whisper your answer if it's too controversial. Is this, I have to uninstall it and never install it again, Clunima?
We're just getting started.
And here's our king here, King Therine. It's not Armin. Don't worry, Armin's still a priest, he's around. They put Rengar? Yeah, I know, I laughed about that too, Medic. I actually think I have a card of him, honestly. Let's have a look at cards. Where is it? I'm 99% sure I have like a Rengar card. Oh, I've got him equipped. Lumerous? I've accidentally favorited him, apparently. Lumerous. I would say... I don't know. This game is probably more my style, honestly, Klunima, than Genshin. I like Genshin a lot. but this game probably might actually be more my style. I would say that I've had my time with Genshin, but because of the fact of how much it doesn't allow you to play the characters you want to play, that it pushes me away. I would say you can install it again after 12 years. Probably with Genshin would probably be the one I remove, but that's, I don't know. Genshin's a funny game because I keep thinking to go back to it and then I don't make time for it. And I don't know if that's going to be the same thing with this game, but I'm kind of like that sometimes with MMOs where I'll burn it out and then that'll be it. I don't think that's too controversial. All right, let's go back to where I was up to in the story. But yeah, there's quite a lot unlocked. Wait, hang on. Oh, no, I didn't get a teleport, so I have to go here. Again, I don't know about putting money into this game as well, because that's the thing. Unlike Genshin, Genshin really feels like... Genshin is this game where it's like you have to pay to enjoy, like, if you want a particular character, and then the gacha hits you. This doesn't have any gacha component. This is like straight up, you can just play the game. This game's for free, and it's very good for free. Like, it's very strange when you have an MMO scenario where people will like, I'm not going to play that MMO. Like, it's pay to win, and it's like 90% of those MMOs, you can play them from like start to end game, not need to do any pay to win mechanics, and then get to end game and then decide, it's too grindy, I put it down. Versus Genshin, where it's like, Genshin, if you don't like the characters you start off with, you're going to have to put in money. Otherwise, you're going to have to be at the mercy of some extreme RNG. And I think that's, like, I don't know. I think that's my only issue with that game. Is just essentially if I can't play what I want to play. It's the same issue we were talking about with like Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, because it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is interesting because I'm enjoying Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm enjoying the deck I'm playing, but I can't complete it. I'm like on the verge of completing it, and that's fair enough. But I can't easily just switch which games I'm playing. And I think that's a bit of a issue. Like, I can't switch like decks I'm using too easily unless I make an alt account, which some people are like, yeah, that's fine. It's like, I don't know if that's okay. I don't know if that's okay. What do we got to do? What's this number 3? Collect records from the soldiers. Okay. You feel like Clunum is trying to expose you? I feel like if I was more into the Genshin, like, scene, if I was, like, a poster boy who played a lot of Genshin, then perhaps people would be more mad at me. But I feel like, as it stands, most people will be like, oh yeah, that's reasonable. Oh yeah, we're actually, like, destroying clay soldiers now in the story. I don't know what's up with this. Some dude, I think he may have been one of the previous, like, Ark holders, I think, gained the ability to create, like, creations like stone golems and stuff. What is this?
The 7 stars we call the sidereals burn brightly in the night sky. As they watch over us for all eternity, they share with us their light. But the grandest star of them all left Arcasia to become our eternal king.
Okay, so is that suggesting that that guy became like something beyond the others? Yo, the sapphire stars. Do we need to get 7 sapphire stars? We need to be known as the 7. Also, you'll notice a lot of people. Oh, hang on, chat. Also, supposedly, there's some like turn on and watch. There's a Genshin, there's a LostArk thing. If you have LostArk tied to your Twitch account, I don't know how this works. Do you guys know? That supposedly, if I stream this and you watch for 4 hours, you get this thing. I think. There's like drops for this. I don't know how drops work. Chat, how do drops work? Should I put drops? Free hoverboard? I don't know. The want to spend on characters is insane. I'm kind of funny about that. That's the T4 drops. I think T4s are exclusive creators. Oh, okay. I think there's like animals and stuff like that. T1, 3 to 1 is for everyone. So how does it work? Do you have to have like someone logged in? Can I get drops from myself? I don't understand. Do I turn them on? Let's have a look. Let's see if we can turn on drops. Let's have a look at Twitch. Because I feel like I've seen that there's drops in this. Is this in Creator Camp or is it in somewhere else? Viewer rewards, drops. Chat, I'm turning on drops. If you turn on drops, we should get drops. Yeah, drops are enabled. But how do you link Lost Ark to do I have to put that in my thing? Let's put let's change this to exclamation mark drops question mark. No, I'll just put drops enabled. Drops enabled. Or just put Twitch drops. Let's change that. Just know that people will join just for the drops. Not sure if that matters though. I mean, do they need to play with me? I don't know if how this works. If people get stuff for helping me, for watching, that's fine. I don't mind that. I just don't know how this works. If you go to the drops tab, just find Lost Ark. Hang on. Can I search it? I can't see it. Open campaigns. Maybe it's not open right now? How to earn drops. How claiming drops. Because someone mentioned it to me. I'm like, oh, cool. Can I help people out by getting stuff? Drop missions are complete. How do you do drops? So I can see how you guys get drops, but I don't know how to turn it on for you guys. Is it only a temporary thing? Maybe it's like it's not always up. How to turn on Lost Ark drops. The drops end the 1st of March. No, I don't want to claim it. I want to set it up for you guys. On the Lost Ark drops Twitch drops screen, sign in with Twitch. Oh, do I have to sign in on Lost Ark's Twitch drops? Hang on. Play now. Current drops, learn more. Sign in with Twitch. Maybe I sign in here. Maybe this is how we do this. Sign in with Steam. Oh my gosh, how much stuff am I going to sign in? Steam Guard. Oh my god, there's so much stuff, chat. I've got to log into a series of things for this to work for you guys. Shit, yeah, I've been thanked for getting a vaccination. That's what it's all about, chat. It's all about getting thanked. Getting thanked for turning on Twitch drops. Right, Steam. Invigorating content, I know, but we've got to figure out this Steam drops thing. Oh my god, Steam, really? Sorry, chat. It's now asking me to log into my Steam Guard, apparently. Wait, does it send it to my email now? Lordy, lordy. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Proceed to Steam. Wait, do we want to go to Steam? No, I don't want to go to Steam. No, we wanted to figure out this enabling thing. All right. Twitch drops inventory. Inventory? Hmm. All right. Go to a live. Watch for 4 eyes and pet. Oh, okay. All right. So, okay. So you don't. I don't have it in. I don't think it's. I think it's particular people. I might just put playing with viewers then. Otherwise, then I'm messing with people, and that's not cool. You don't want to do that. So I don't think I have access to it. I thought it was something you get access to people, because I can see that you can get like a little fox fella. A little bit of trolling, a little bit. It's a little bit. I didn't realize that's how that worked. So it must be only for higher tier sort of streams get access to it, because that's a bit of a bummer. I didn't realize that. I just assumed that the Twitch drops were like for everyone sort of thing. All right, let's go for a run. I suppose that's to avoid people just like setting up an account and then just. I suppose you'd have to be affiliate at least, so it's not like it's just free. I guess I don't know. Are these pumpkin men, dude? Are these pumpkin raiders? Hell yeah! Oh, these are like the best dudes ever.
Teacher? Oh.
I'm way into pumpkin raiders.
Bad time.
Remove the right pumpkins. I mean, how? Do I have to deal with these lads first? All right, move the pumpkin. Oh, I have to get a pumpkin from the field. I thought this was funny though, where we've done some cool shit already, and now we've like, the game is like, oh, by the way, you now need to fight boars in a forest. I do find it funny with MMOs sometimes where it's like you can have such like a weird like dichotomy of like, you're the hero of the world. Go send this like parcel for me. Is this like a pumpkin clan? What is going on here? Would you join me if I had a pumpkin clan? Where you had to wear a pumpkin?
A rift appeared in the air, and demons poured out of it. On that day, 5 centuries ago.
I like this guy that just looks straight up like the necromancer from Diablo. Oh, we're gonna attack this big lot of dudes.
We of the World Harvest shall show the anger of the common people to the monarchy and build
World Harvest Deputy Leader. Drownin' or Downin'. His name is Drownin'.
Let us crown our new king with our own hands.
With a pumpkin? Are you crowning a king with a pumpkin? What is happening now? We're talking about a little bit of LostArk trolling, and now I feel like there's a weird like situation with these dudes. I'm not gonna be able to read this in time. Ah! Get out of here, pumpkin lads. Stomp him into the ground. Stomp him in the nuts. Stomp him in the nuts.
It was an ordinary human who banded those heroes together to save the world.
So yeah, so it's pretty much like a weird, like, because the Civil War, you've got a lot of knights that you're fighting now just that are remnants of that army, essentially. It's actually a little hard to do the hold mechanics I'm finding with the lag. And now with the FPS drops, it makes it even harder. If this game becomes too laggy, it might be something where we might have to swap game. Like, as much as I do want to play this, I've noticed my computer's been having a little hard time of running this and some of the other stuff. Oh. Getting a lot of quests going on right now. Oh, I see. So they're banding together. Wait, who am I fighting? Wait, where's the... Oh, is this the boss here? This person want this person? They're gonna have to tag it if they want it.
Since then, many things have changed. The prince disappeared.
So yeah, the Civil War's leader,
I prepared to succeed.
I killed him,
After him.
but his son, the regent's son, is seemingly be very evil, and how he's trying to start his own war. So I think it's just going to be one of those like continuous warfare situations. Violence begets violence. What are we looking for over here? Kill 7 dudes. Here's 7 dudes. Whoa, what? Okay, cool. Well, they come to me. That makes things easy. Oh. I'm looking for a dude over here. This guy. Screw it. Let's do this. There's so like I said, engravings. I will get an engraving eventually, and engravings will allow me to basically make my super a bit better, because currently I don't think it's very strong. Pumpkin farm. Oh, I'm talking to a shop. I've noticed some of the locations are a bit funny in terms of like if you interact with someone, it essentially will have a scenario where you might snapshot onto something else because you're interacting with a G object in lag. So many bards in this world. Music is very powerful in this world, apparently. Alright, let's go.
Huh? Who are you?
Who are you? I'm me. Who are you? You.
His crown is just like the iron one in that old
War's
story.
finally over. Is there any good news? Gather round.
I love that doing quests and stories and stuff, and then there's just my little white rabbit. Why that little fox that everyone's got?
Tyranny of Regent Sherrod is over.
I, Thyrain, proclaim henceforth as King of Lutera, that all riches wrongfully seized shall be returned to the people of Lutera. Proud men and women of Lutera, wicked deceivers like Sherrod, shall never be tolerated in this kingdom again.
Yeah, it's a very curious scenario. So apparently the guy that tried to take over the kingdom was just, he had massive taxes, he kept robbing people. It was very much a tyranny situation. And so everyone thought that the new king would be like tyrannous as well. But I like the idea that the dude kept hoarding money, and it's seemingly for no reason.
How wonderful. I'm pleased. How wonderful.
Your resting place has become
Evil Sheriff.
Alright, what does this kid want? He wants me to pretend to surrender.
Foul regiment. I will punish you.
The amount of, like, playing around with kids that I've had to do in this last little bit is weird. Can't dismount, by the way.
You are doomed.
Rip this old man, but I'm different. Old man. I do like in that story beat, which is a bit funny because you're like this superhero-y sort of dude, but you still don't have like all these magical powers. So it makes me wonder how they're going to handle that later, where you're going to be like much stronger than a lot of these like very important figures, I feel like, because it's an MMO. You've got to become the most powerful person in the world, so...
I've been waiting for you. The wind foretold sun.
So I've got a few other roster quests, the one-off quests, but I'm not doing them, and I'm not sure... Oh, wait, is this making a nighttime version of the area? Oh, it's a scenario. But I'm, like, not 100% sure, like...
There is something I must tell you
essentially...
before I begin.
What to do for these ones, so I'm probably just going to leave them for some time. What does he want me to do? Unveiled. Oh, okay. There's just little men. Hi, little men. Oh, they're clay soldiers. Hup. 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 I kind of like the idea of having a combo in this game. Oh, that's a big lad. Chat, that's a big lad. Oh, there's lots of big lads coming. Oh, so this is the thing about that combo move. It's really good, but it has a bit of an issue where I end up going to the wrong space. Like, I end up moving behind them and it doesn't hit them because it doesn't hit forward. Oops. But it doesn't do too bad just in terms of, like, it allows me to, like, move behind the enemy. Alright, how many of these do I have to kill? Oh, there's a different one. There's a different type of one. The earthquake stun's quite nice, by the way. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to really be using that move, but I like it a lot. It also adds fire to the ground.
The blinding rays of dawn bow down to worship. The resting place of thee, Lutera, our eternal king.
Dude's controlling the flowers. Or it's the sun. One or the other.
The sun is right.
Hang on.
Over Lastra
How has there never been a thing where it's like sunflower warriors? Where they're like dead during the night, but then they come to life during the day. Sunflowers are pretty kind of scary looking, I'm not gonna lie. I've got that like thing, you know, where you don't like lots of little like lots of eyes or lots of like circles on top of each other. I forget what it's called, agoraphobia, I think. And friggin' heck, like sunflowers, it's not like not a major degree, but like enough that it's like it's not nice to look at it. Oh, I have to go back all the way back to town. All right. These people that have these cool Cerberuses, I want one. Oh, chat, I'm starting to feel that. You know where you get your injection? I'm starting to feel that punch in the arm now. It's like my arm's a little bit sore. Ironically, I'm playing on mouse and keyboard today, which normally when I've done these past injections, I've been doing on controller, and you can get pretty comfy with a controller. You just sit snug on a chair. Like this, I have to be a bit more eagle spread with my body, at least, not my legs. But did you say spread eagle? Trypophobia? Yeah, maybe that one. What did I say? Pepophobia. Pepephobia? Pepe Sylvia.
Any good news?
Hi, Thyrain.
You've located the tomb of the former king. I knew you'd do it.
Oh, that's right. We're looking for the eagle seal now. There's a repeatable quest. What the hell? Repeatables.
Just getting started.
Go to Latria Forest. Alright, back we go. Encourage the triport. Wait. Where's this? It's in the city. Fear of holes. Yeah. Well, it's the fear of lots of things. Like I don't know if it's necessarily holes. It's the lots of little things together to make like a mass.
Music has the power to heal your heart.
I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Teleporting everywhere. So I assume this is like a daily quest to just speak to these and then you get a free chest thing. Battle item selection chest. Wait, I thought this was a one-off quest and now it's like turning into something. Huh? And it gave me a random piece of armor. Okay. That seems good. Again, this city's quite large, so teleporting around shouldn't be scared of it, because you're gonna need to do it a lot.
Flowers for sale. Show someone you care.
I have to talk to a flower girl? Boy? Wait. Is that meant to be a boy or a girl? It says Timmy, and they're dressed as a girl. Some of the names I think might be a little confused.
I hope they throw a ball or something.
Not to say that little Timmys can't dress in dresses. It's just the medieval era. I'm fairly sure you're pretty designated.
It's a fine day to eat outside.
It is, again, very strange, the garb that everyone wears in this game. It's just one of those things where it's the cross between, like, modern sensibilities and modern fashions of Korean fashions versus, like, say, the medieval era. So it's just, like, this weird, like, you get these like, I mean, we've already seen in the title screen when you're playing, like, Gunner and stuff like that, your boy is riding around on a cyberpunk train. And then we're in like this era where I'm running around with a sword and board. You've got characters running around with guns. You've got people riding around on those hoverboards and stuff from later in the game.
Oh, you're here.
I hope they throw a ball or something.
God. I mentioned this to a few friends. I was like, it's funny with this game. I feel like they do have got a little bit too much just running around talking to NPCs to introduce you to the world. And I don't know if that's necessarily like what the intended was for this originally. And I wonder whether or not there's a heap of battle or collection quests that have just been removed from the game. Ah, I'm stuck.
Win some, you lose some.
You win some, you lose some. Oh, it's a gambling den. Hell yeah. Can I gamble? How do I gamble? Pick up the ring that has been misplaced. Go to the gold velvet. What? Oh, there. I love how it cuts off like the text. There's something shiny on the quality localization QA. Oh, I love that. Oh, I got Strike Wave. Oh, finally. All right, chat. What are we removing then? All right, so Strike Wave we want to put skills into. So we're going to use Strike Wave, but we want to replace something. Maybe replace Chainsword. What's the lowest on the list here? Because people don't really use Mountain Crash as much. Chainsword and Mountain Crash are like 4. So I guess we get rid of Mountain Crash. I guess. I'm now up to removing Mountain Crash.
This round is tough.
It looks like it. I think that's what we're removing now. So let's replace that with that. I don't know how this skill works, but let's find Mountain Crash, remove the skills off that, and then put them into Red Dust. I think that's what we want to do. Oh, actually.
This round is tough. Very tough.
Hang on, we were actually, I was actually trying to finish off this particular skill. Where are we? I've lost it again. So let's have a look, because I need to have a look at what the green ones are people are suggesting. So normal finish strike, people are generally running weakness. So we want push immunity, weak point detection. We want combo, we want enhanced and quick prep. Enhanced and quick prep. Yep. What else do we want? We want holding, we want melt and leap. Oh, people turned it into a leap move. Okay, cool. We'll do that. And melt, I guess. So that means it's a positional move. That's pretty cool. Red charge, people are going for wave and Cerberus. Cerberus. Oh, it's just expanded range. Wave, first wave. Hey Bumpluff, what server are you on? I'm on Mari. I'm playing with the Sapphires eventually. So, oops, I accidentally left that room. Didn't mean to. What was it? Wave, just standard wave. Wave. Chainsword was excellent mobility. I think that's everything we need. Okay, cool. Well, that means I could probably put Hellblade here, maybe. Because that's a positional, that's a positional. That's an end combo, that's healing. Wait, this is a charge? I'll have to see how this skill works. I might have to rejigger skills around. Have you only just started playing Bumpluffs, or have you been playing for a while? I feel like I've seen everyone playing this. As a Diablo Korean MMO player, this was like kind of right up my alley. It kind of has taken me surprised how many people are playing this. I want to know if you've never played, like, if you don't play many MMOs, if you've never played a Korean MMO, if you've not really played Diablo, what caused you to pick this up? You're on Shandy? Oh, cool. Well, if you do want to find me on Mari, by the way, Bumfluff. Also, you should be sorry. Talking a taxi over me. What is this? Because I genuinely was quite surprised just how many people were talking about this. So someone pointed out to me as well, because I knew about this game for a long time ago. I actually didn't know what happened to it. I was like, oh, maybe it's just going to be a Korean-only release game. And then apparently on release, it was not liked to the point that they had to remake the game. And then the remake, or the improved version of the game, is the one that we've now playing. But it was in Korea for years. So, like, having a scenario where it was like it went through all of that, like, and now having this, it's curious in terms of what does this do? Whoa, that was sick. Oh, I like that. Okay, so charge skills, you have to attack and then release. Okay, cool. You just picked it up because I don't know this since the original Korean trailers dropped, but it looked like a nicer Diablo. Well, what I was curious about with this game was just like how they were going to handle the end game, because Korean MMOs a lot of the time are very like, this isn't far off of the experience, I'll be honest. Chuck the camera behind me, pretty much very similar. But with Western approach to playing MMOs, usually it's not a very good match, I find, because people kind of want a different experience. But I think this is just hit at the right mark. The style is comfortable for me. Yeah, I kind of felt the same way about it, Pumphoff. Like I think it came out at the right time, because I've been waiting for Path of Exile 2 news for quite some time. And we still have not gotten to a point of like a release date. Defeat clay soldiers to get the relics. Okay. So now it's like a situation where that game is like going to take us a little while to come out. And that's fine. Oh, okay. Oh, you can still release it before that move comes out. I was wondering what would happen there. So lag is going to be a little frustrating with some of this stuff. Oh, dude, why did you run away? I guess some guy reset it. All right, I have to use the fragment. F5. Restore the fragment. I found it got a little complicated when the strongholds unlock. I was sucked into simple gameplay. Yeah, so I literally talked about that at the start of the stream, Bumfluff. I think that I really was just enjoying the experience as is, and then it threw all that at me. I'm used to that stuff being dripped in MMOs, and then eventually, like when you get to endgame, you start unlocking that stuff. But this one just was like, bam, fork in the eye. Dude, look at the splash art in this game. It's so gorgeous. The art team has done a fantastic job in this. Oh, also, there's a war segment in the Civil War. There's a moment that you're attacking in the Civil War, and I've not really seen many games do that where you're on the attacking side and having that many NPCs on screen. I was genuinely very impressed with that. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm assuming I'm looking for fragments or something. It was like 1 AM when I got all that dumped on me. Yeah, I kind of had the same thing. I'm guessing you and I must be at a similar point in time then. So, by the way, there's a whole heap of secret areas in dungeons that you want to try and do to find those seeds. So keeping an eye out on seeds is mostly what you'll be doing in dungeons if you're not fighting. Oh, there's little goblin men. Please no goblin men. Please don't hurt me. Wow, there's lots of them. Something's happening.
This is bad. This is a less than
CJ.
good situation. What if I go really slowly and I go... I have these now. Oh. I shot my own fucking landmine that I was throwing out in slow motion, blowing myself up.
Smooth.
Whoops.
Amazing.
You know what?
I was going to ask you what game it was, and then I saw you die, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I see. Man, that's actually a much better leap move than the other leaps so far, which is kind of weird, because leaps usually... So the thing is, there's a leap move in... on this class that normally fits into that category of like, oh shit, that's actually exactly what I want. Leaps to get around positionals. But then there's a series of leaps that you have on the Berserker which just gets stuck on enemies. And so then you just stand around like an idiot in front of the boss. I'm like, cool, I can't get out of this attack in time. So it's going to be interesting with endgame gameplay whether or not I'm going to end up using offensive abilities as a defensive positionals, but we'll see. What was the most bump off? I think you and Taxi have got a recent thing for retro, because so on my side, if you guys, most of you guys know Bumfluff now, but he plays with lots of retro, so does Taxi, and they usually will do it on proper hardware, and I think that's always very fun. Bumfluff, have I talked to you about Seabass? I haven't seen him in a while, but he was like the only other person that I knew that was like a retro connoisseur, and he knows his shit, like super duper knows his shit, and it was very refreshing to talk to him about that stuff. I'm Deadeye, and I have enough trouble staying out of the ground indicators. Melee usually has a massive disadvantage in these types of games. I always play melee, and I suck it up. I was a berserker in... I finished on the hardest difficulty, I think it was Inferno Plus, or Inferno whatever, in Diablo 3 when it first came out. And that was... If you guys played when Diablo 3 first came out, that difficulty was disgustingly tough. Like, it was, you get touched and you instantly died. Range class to stay winning, it's pretty standard. It's PvP, PvE, usually ranged is just you have a massive advantage, but it won't stop me from playing the melee. Can't recall you mentioning him. Look up, hang on, I'll shout him out. I think it's Thigh_Seabass. Chat, is it this? No, it's not that. It's this. Yeah, Seabass, this boy. Seabass, very cool dude. I haven't spoken to him in a while. He fell into a hole of playing Yakuza, and then fell into a hole of playing Call of Duty, and then he fell into a hole of playing... So he was playing one thing for a while there. Hey, look, a ghost. Oh, this prick does multiples. Okay. Wait, did he just do that? Wait, is that damaging? Can't really tell. I broke him, but I can't really tell what's happening. Alright, so I've got a bit of an issue here where I'll have to play around with cooldown stuff. I'm going to have downtime in this rotation. Wow, that was a lot of dying noises. Very vocal for a ghost.
Your soul is worthy of approaching the Ark. Approach the soul beacon.
Diablo 3's difficulty when it came out was tuned to using their Octhouse. Yes and no. So it was really annoying because yes, I agree. No, there was some builds that you didn't need to. I think it was like if you knew what you were doing, you didn't really need to. Because some legendaries weren't as powerful as what they ended up becoming. Some legendaries were very good and you just had to have one of, but then there were other ones where it was infuriating because like to complete a set. What do I do here? Hello?
I shall light the beacon for you. Follow the path of the light.
I ordered a really cheap N64 flash cart that supposedly works great. Oh, cool. Hell yeah. I think that my thing is it's kind of like the collector thing. I avoid
That lantern will illuminate the darkness.
I try to avoid trying to get too much physical stuff, and my concern is like if I ever fell down that hole, I would never come out. I would never come out. I would just be collecting retro stuff forever. Can I not? Okay. Apparently I have to drop this lantern. Do I have to drop this lantern, pick it up? Oh my god. Alright, well hopefully I don't have to... Hopefully I don't have to go back and pick up that lantern again. Hello? Hello? Hello, ghost? Hello, ghost? I'm here, and I'm a ghost killer. I'm here to kill you, and you're a ghost, and you're dead, because you're a ghost, and I stuffed up my combo. Stuffed up my combo twice! I've locked myself out of my moves. Alright, well, we'll whirlwind our way out of this. That's the solution. Serial killer. Yeah, there's a lot of lads here. Now grab a shake on the way. Sounds good, CJ. Enjoy work, man. Oh, choc mint. Oh, choc. Do you know, I'm very disappointed that, whatchamacallit, KFC no longer do, whatever their shake things were. Because, like, I really enjoyed those drinks. And they had, like, a choc mint one, and it was just refreshing. It's nice to have, like, a refreshing, like, choc mint thing. Ow! That really hurt. Crushes, that's it. Emulators always give you issues, and retro games cost way too much now, so the middle ground is real consoles with backup software. That's probably, honestly, that's one of the better ways to do it, because I've talked about, like, buying that hardware is, like, not hardware, the software is insane. Some of the games are just so costly. I can't get over just how costly some of them are. I miss the crushes, they were good. I miss crushes. I'm pissed that they got rid of solo freeze. Yeah, I'm kind of am too. Now you've said that, Bumfluff, I forgot about those two. I actually really like them as well. Because they had like, what I liked is they had a citrus dew. And it's like, I would love... Oh, okay, I somehow aimed that in complete wrong direction. I think there's certain flavors that it just sometimes they come up and then they go away, and I'm like, dang, am I the only one who liked that? The ice cream place on the way to work has a mint choc chip that tastes like mint, shaped, freshly slapped. Wait, what do you mean? They've taken the mint leaf off the ground and then just slapped it? This building looks rather grand. What's happening here? Dr. Pepper? Ugh, Dr. Pepper. I hate cherry. I hate American cherry a lot. Cookies and cream. I'm a choc mint person. I like cake batter. I think it's surprising that more things aren't cake batter flavored. Also, am I changing something by picking paths here? Is something changing by me picking these paths? I'm a Dr. Pepper guy? No! Ugh. I really don't like, American cherry. Beat the 3 ghost knights. I sure will. I just need to drag them to this up here so then I can go crazy. Alright. You guys ready? Up, 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 up. Let's just spin our way out of this now. Stuck on... There's a lot of terrain I would say in this that you kind of get stuck on, and I feel like it's a bit of a frustrating thing. I feel like there's something weird in this game that... I hope... I don't know if they'll ever fix it, because I think it must be just something built into the systems. But unlike like Diablo, it gives you, or Path of Exile, it gives you a bit of saving grace on like movement abilities, and you don't get stuck on shit. This game, I find it gets stuck on stuff all the time. I didn't even know it's an option. Yes, you can solo in this. Also, what the hell? I'm only soloing just to speed up the process because, like, it also is easy for me to talk over. Because if I do it with a group, I might just get distracted, and miss events and stuff. Where is this guy? Oh, here he is. Big fan of the big explosion. Does it scale encounters? It does. Yeah, so if you do it on solo, way easier. If you're a DPS class, you'll just like blow things out of the water. If you're doing it in a group, they do have more health. It's the same with the world bosses as well, because I feel like people don't know how world bosses do, and I'm guessing that's people who haven't played MMOs. They do scale as well. The more players that attack it, the more, like, not higher damage, it's just more health a lot of the time. In dungeons, they will have more damage, but that's only because it only scales up to 4.
Please adopt me.
God. Oops. That move's cool. I kind of like that red dust move, because it hits from the center of me, which actually is very helpful. Also, I do not know why I'm fighting half these mobs. I should just be skipping them. What am I doing? Get the war chain relics. What do you want me to do? Do I have to fight these lads for it? Man, these things just keep coming. Am I meant to gather something? Or do I just need to kill these boys? Is this like this might be an endless thing. I don't seem to be getting it from these mages. Good to know if I can't find a queue. It will become a problem at endgame, I imagine. I don't know if you'll be able to solo in this game completely, Bumfluff. But in Diablo you can. But as an MMO, generally they will force you to do multiplayer by the end. Said the man who doesn't leave his house. Who, me? What did I say? Going to work for real. Oh, you. Look, I only need to go to leave the house sometimes. Kind of fun to have others running around though. Yeah, I will play this multiplayer eventually, but for now I want to get to endgame as fast as I can. So single player is sometimes like the way to go with that. Oh, Bumfluff. You'll be on the road trip. CJ, what you could do is you could just put your phone on and then just listen. Unless you don't have access to the internet, which is possible. In Australia, we don't have access to internet, Sky internet at all times. Next week it is. Next week is Elden Ring. So I'm gonna have to make as much time as I can. I don't know, I might have to skip the news next week, if depending, because I might not have access to all days during the week. We'll see. I have to leave my house when my friends are leaving in my computer. Look, Bumfluff's not completely wrong here. Listening to you on our drive. I like that idea. That'd be funny. Look, I'll be with you. I'll be your wingman. I'll insert some like compliments throughout the news for you, CJ. Dude, this looks amazing. Look how gorgeous this is. Man, I'm so into this current gen. Like I'm just in love. This is Unreal Engine 3, by the way. And I just think games look so good now, and I'm just so happy about them, and I have so much fun playing them. And that man's about to hit me. Let me out. Let me out of here. Should we... These things have... Okay, hang on. I get stun immunity during this, so let's do this. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. These things melted faster. I saw 6 health bars, and I was like, okay. That's probably appropriate time to pop, but I think it's too early, actually. Stayed. You'll tell her to throw cheese at me? Shit, that'd be the funniest thing. Maybe not while driving. If you're in the passenger seat and you guys go to get like a burger or something, tell her to pull the cheese out and then cheese you. That'd be very funny. Tell some great anecdotes about CJ. Well, you see, be anti-wingman. That's what it turns into. What? Oh, what? Chat. Help. What is this thing? Ow. Okay. Alright, hang on. That thing didn't actually hurt me. I thought I was gonna die there. I didn't die. I think this is more of an event than anything. I feel like I should have died there. Ow, what the fuck? What? Oh, these are enemies. I thought it was fire. What is this? Oh, I gotta hurry. Well, that fire has just chased me completely. You weren't even taking damage? No. Right, see AJ. Dude, that looks so good. This game has sometimes really good moments with sound design too. What the hell's that? It's give me Soulsian vibes. What are these? I thought they were going to explode for a sec there. Ah! They're doing well capturing the action vibes. Is this the fight? Is this the arena? Ah, here we go. Wow, this is the first... This is a very Diablo-style boss right now. And it's actually surprising that it's like... Oh, hello. It's actually surprising that it's the first encounter of one just hanging over a ledge. These little boys are going to get up in a moment, I guess. No touchy. More of them. Chat, I can't be the only one that hears my character's voice and hears Bender. Dude, the amount of rocks that have fallen on my head. Defeat the ancient demon, Jargon. It's a lot of bats. It's a lot of bat boys. Chat, should we bring bat boys with us? Get some bat boys. Have you watched Disenchantment? No. Oh, of course he would be in that because that's the Simpsons team and Futurama team. I don't know. I was sort of interested in it, but at the same time I didn't know if the humor was necessarily going to be for me. I'm a big fan of old Futurama, so... What's happening over here? Elevator? He played the king? He'd do a good king. I'm a big fan because he... Genuinely, I think he's a good voice actor, and I think he's done some good stuff for the industry. I think it took about 2 seasons to find its stride. Jeez, it's a while. I feel like this guy felt the same. Are we actually going to battle now? Oh, I'm going to kick his ass and then he's going to fall to his death. Oh, he's so dead. You shouldn't have followed me up here, bro. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for that demon ass. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, so that, as much as the marker is on the ground, I've just noticed that it doesn't really matter. Alright, cool. So I think there's an unlimited hold there, which is nice. So I don't really understand that slash, because it doesn't hit half the field. Use the left lever to lower the iron bars. Giant demon. Gotta slowly push the winch. Hang on, just let me rotate this thing, bro. Alright, I'm good. Now what? What? What am I doing? What? Okay, I assumed we were rotating, but I think he's... Okay. Maybe it's just to give me more space. This might be one of those, like, space situations. Also, I'm under him and I'm still not taking damage. Okay. Am I over damaging this? What's happening? I feel like there's an event here that I'm missing. Maybe if we did it on hard, maybe then I wouldn't have just muscled through it. Now he's just chilling. And then he resets his health. Oh, he sets fire to the entire area. I see. That's probably what he's doing. Does he get like a new ability here? Move under his body. That's where I was, right? Oh, you mean under here? Oh, I can't hurt him. Jürgen? Jagen? Oh, there's rubble under me. Dude. He's not hitting for much. I think because this is a long encounter, perhaps this is like a... Hey, perhaps maybe we don't make the fight too hard for you. Iron bars. One more. Don't mind me, Mr. Demon. I'm just opening doors. While shining very brightly. What's this? What's happening? Shit, am I gonna hit a giant button? Oh, it's a big lever. Oh, I was hoping we were a big old, wow, this is a convenient battle. How did I... This is a very convenient battle. Why was he battling on top of, like, this water thing? Water beats demon. Wait, is there more dungeon? Oh, this is probably where the seal is. I like these trials. I kind of a big fan of the idea of a big trial for like getting a mystical MacGuffin. As long as it's got visual splendor, which this very much did. Check out these crystals. Huh. Successor of Fate. Oh, so this is where his tomb was. Oh shit, it's a ghost.
I've been waiting for you, my worthy successor. You have sought me out through the path.
Hang on, but shouldn't the king... Wait. Hang on, so Lucaria, whatever the name of this Lutera? He's not the chosen, like, successor. It's me.
Behold the light of creation that bound the archdemon Kazaros.
Shit. Another MacGuffin. Wait, is this the seal or is this something else?
I entrust this ark to you. Protect the mortal realm with its power.
Wait, hang on, what?
6 other arcs hidden across
Wait, oh, I thought we were after seals. That's an arc?
And save the light of the world from darkness.
Wait, are there multiple arcs? I'm now confused. I feel like I must have skipped something in the story and now I'm very confused. The game's now called Found Arc. I guess so. Shit, yeah, I got random loot. Oh, we got some upgrades through that. Quite a few upgrades, actually. I hate this. This game's got a weird system where it's like you equip something and then it just replaces over the main slot rather than the extra slot. Okay, so I guess now I'm buffing. We're trying to get to tier 2 on everything, and I think tier 2 on. Wish I could hide skills. Wish I could hide skills. Chain sword? No, we're wanting to upgrade this. How about instead of collecting arcs, you collect some bitches instead? Well, that would be misogynist, medic. And we're not like that here. Alright, we're going back. I think I now need to Hearth, speak with at Termini Library. Can I just do this? I mean, it cost me 45 silver to travel. I have 240 gold. I have a lot of gold. A whole heckin' lot of gold. Except it's not really that much, because if you saw when I send people out for each day, it cost me like 3 gold to send them out on an adventure, which I'm still not sure if that's what we want to do? Question mark?
Please keep it down.
It took some time, but
Oh, this is an ugly sword. Oh no, ugly sword, chat. Look, it looks fine on that angle. As soon as I look like on that side, it's very lumpy. Why is that so out? That doesn't need to be like that. And why does it have to be out like that? It could. The way they should do it is it should be into that and then over it. Whatever. Lumpy sword. I don't want a lumpy sword. Oh well. Like I was talking about before, ARPGs, you can get a lot away with a lot of stuff. Because they're the kind of games where you're not really focused on what you look like, you're focused on more what you're doing. And I say that because Path of Exile has some horrendous looking gear. And you have to just suck it up because the gear's stats and how it makes gameplay work just is more than enough. I'm coping? Coping what? Coping with life? Coping with the fact that this guy has a better sword than me? Maybe.
that you found the first arc.
Who's this? Nahun's? That must be... No, that's not the boss we killed. So we got someone's card. Whose card was this? It really doesn't matter if you get a card unless it actually, like, goes in a set. Which it does, actually. It goes in the Rickus set. So, let's get rid of this one. And then we get access to fire reduction. I forgot to save the set.
Now, it's our duty to keep the ark safe.
I wonder, so a big stat in Diablo is stacking into essentially elemental resistances or resistances. Because in Diablo, its thing is every single time you tier up, your base resistances actually get lowered, which makes it very difficult. So you're pretty much like chasing your damage reductions, which eats into a certain amount of stat before you're really allowed to do anything. Otherwise, you will be a super glass cannon and will just die. I will really, really encourage you not to do that in any action game. And I wonder in this game whether or not there will be a degree of like, you will probably need to reach some minimal thresholds before you can really start stacking. What? Where does this want me to go? Oh, it's in the monastery. That's like ages back. Holy heck, it's already 4:30. I feel like this is a good example of a game where you play it and time just goes. Like today's kind of just gone very quick. And I like days that go quick. It means that I've enjoyed them.
Adventurer, are you looking for records on the Lazanids?
MMOs have that effect on me though. They kind of just melt my brain, and I'm like, what? Where did the days go? And they can be pretty bad like that. Like, I've probably talked about this before, but World of Warcraft is, without a doubt, my most played game, and probably will be forever my most played game. It was in that time in your life where you're like, you can just keep going. You can just keep playing the game. There's just a lot to do. And I did almost everything in some cases at certain times. And had maxed out all the different classes at some point in time. And it's the type of thing where it's like it's just very easy to return to stuff like that. What am I looking at? The record left behind Lethinus.
The Lazarus were the only people capable of flight. They were given the mission of
There was a seed under it.
governing the world. But they deceived the gods and took the arcs for themselves. Their wings were taken as punishment.
So I'm guessing this must be the next one, because we were following that, whatever that ancient dude was before, and now we're following a different one. So I guess we've got one arc, and now we're getting a new arc.
Remember to activate your triport. It will help you get That's in a record.
I don't know what the arcs do, though, is the question.
Monastery.
Because from my understanding, what the arcs were essentially these mystical... What? Where's this? What? Where's this? What? Oh, it's that staircase over there. They were like these mystical... It was a mystical MacGuffin that a series of adventurers found. It was like a group of 7, and then they used their influence to manipulate the world into the form it is now. Now it seems almost as if each of them had a component of a greater arc, which... Shit, it's the Chaos Emeralds. It's just the Chaos Emeralds. Or the Dragon Balls. And they each took one of the 7 and to forge their kingdom into whatever it might have been. Also, is that a demon? That's just a demon, man. I've just found a demon, man. Also, the game gives you a lot of these, gear pieces just for free. I know what a MacGuffin is, but I can't help but think about the McDonald's burger.
Winged Lazarus was stationed at the holy site of...
They should totally do that. I feel like they should have like a crossover with something and then just call it the magical MacGuffin. What would it be? What would it be, Carter? What kind of... weirdly enough, I almost feel like it would be a what did I just get? By the way, chat, I don't know. I just got 2 epic book things. I don't know what they were. I feel like it would be a fish burger, ironically. Would it be a cursed fish and chicken burger? Apparently, some Maccas do sell, like, you can buy fish, chicken, and meat burgers all at the same time. Like, they're just all stacked up. That sounds terrible to me. There's at a certain point, I feel like people don't realize that they just lose their, like, things, there's too much flavor, and it just becomes confused, and you can't taste it. Things don't necessarily go together. Oh, it's any card packs. Cool, I got some card packs. Give me some legendaries. I still haven't gotten a single legendary. Oh, 2 rares, you're kidding me. Eggbringer. And it's the same card, too. Oh no, one was Phantom King. Any completed combos? Nah, nothing of use. Hoopies. feel like the McRib has been used as a MacGuffin before. Well, there we go. Okay, Bumfluff, haven't had the McRib in Australia, have we? That food also sounds super cursed to me. What was I feel like there was a Simpsons equivalent like of the McRib. But yeah, McRib always sounded really cursed to me. That shit sounds nasty as fuck. I don't know if it's nasty as so much as it's just very much just a mash of food. At a certain point, I don't think you're trying to eat food. Like for flavor, you're just trying to eat food.
I've accepted the fate.
It's just too much sauce usually.
And stayed in Arcasia.
I guess I'm not really a ribs person, I guess.
The world
I'm not like a person that likes really fatty food. And that to me like conjures the image of very fatty food.
I have been waiting for
Oh, is it going to turn out this bard is someone? Oh, the bard. Okay. Right, okay, I was right. So all those ones that were in the intro cinematic are individuals that are out in the world. Some of them dead, some of them not.
Pure light created by the gods themselves to watch over Arcasia. A sort of watchtower for the Lasnath, to keep an eye on us. The song of
I think it's just pork-shaped riblets rather than actual ribs. Oh. But why even have that shape then, Bumfluff? Like to have it in a burger? Because you're not really like the shape gets lost there. Aren't ribs usually on bone? What? Learn the song of something. I've learned a song. Press F2 and play song. I am now playing song. Travel to Trixion. I am now playing the song. We're going somewhere, chat. I don't know where we're going, but we're teleporting. Marketing? I guess. I guess that makes sense. Ever just get tricked by a hobo to play a song and then you get fucking teleported into space-time? Oh, we're back here. Wait, is that Angel actually maybe one of the original 7? Hello. I'm back, baby. Pork riblets, hang on. Pork riblets are a cut of meat prepared by a butcher. When the butcher trims the spare ribs to make them into straight and flat pieces, removes this and solds them as riblets. Delicious and easy to cook. The biggest benefit is they cost considerably less than a rack of ribs. The Terminator. You'd be surprised how much Terminator ends up being in so much like Asian stuff. Really? I don't know if I've ever seen riblets ever. So why do they sell less than the bone? Because usually when you over-process something, it becomes more expensive. Is it because people can use the bones in other things? Like, because whenever I have bone stuff, I usually turn it into things. Like I make stock or things like that. But I don't know what, like... that seems weird to me. Hi, Beatrice.
The arcs are artifacts of immense power. They can bring peace to the world.
All right, so I was right. So now there's arcs with an S.
Destroy everything.
Well, I mean, she's just fiddling around with these. Do I trust her? Oh, okay. So we've got like a bastion, I guess. Somewhere to store this thing.
Is the arc of trust.
Well, I guess we have to trust you. I mean, it's called the Ark of Trust, so we have to trust her.
Entrusted you to continue their legacy.
Sorry, what did they say they were called? Siderals?
6 more dormant arcs remain. You must find them all before the world falls to darkness.
Unless they're living in the Monster Hunter universe, I don't know what the bones are used for. Bones are used in cooking a lot of time. Some people use them to give them to their pets and stuff like that. But, why does she have, like, hearts above her head? Is she in love with me? You can romance the angel woman. But more often than not, people probably just chucking the bones out, which is a bit of a waste. I think ribs used to be useless. One of the people, and then people learned how to prepare them. Worked out that there's less per than per pig than other cuts. The price and demand went up. Oh, okay. So here's a funny thing. If you guys, most of you guys probably would realize this. There's a lot of culinary dishes around the world that are considered delicacies that are actually often started out as meals that were essentially like garbage food. They were just like, they were for the masses and things like that. Like, I'm fairly sure like escargot and stuff like that, and even like not sushi, the fish eggs, like things like that. They started out that way, and then they became like, because it was like, it became a delicacy because they started running out at a time, and then it became, the price went up, and then it's this weird thing now where it's like the food for the masses became the food for the higher upper class. There's probably other examples, but it's like, it's interesting to hear that that kind of has happened with ribs, strangely enough.
The sanctum actually existed. Impressive.
What? What? Where does this want me to go? It wants me to go to Sunbright, which means I have to teleport here, and then we'll have to go down. By the way, if you guys are playing this game before, then you'll probably notice that there's some dungeons you missed. Because there's a hyper quests and story and all this stuff that's actually been cut out. I think it's not story necessarily as much as just side questy stuff, but some dungeons have been cut out of the loop because you'll notice that there's some dungeons, I've done a couple of them, and they're not amongst the story, they're just there, you can go get them in the world, and yet story beats happen in them, like Armin figuring out what actually the plague was and stuff like that. So it's worth keeping an eye out for them just to do them, but it's going to be weird to loop back around eventually and then get like cutscene beats that you're like, oh, I guess that should have happened about then. There's cultural factors like how pork belly was useless here, so we exported a lot of ours to Asian countries. Oh, cutscene. That's true too. Oh my god, look, they're on little pedestals.
Explain.
Oh my god, what is this Berserk reference?
They had some kind of magical sword. By the time I got
Okay, so he's lying to these demons. That looks like what's-her-face from StarCraft.
I told him.
What is this, dude?
Power alone cannot be relied on for victory.
Oh my god, the Joker. There's just straight up the Joker as a demon. And she kind of looks like Sinestro as well.
What?
I wish his acting was a little bit more intense. She's amazing. I love her design. That's really good. Who's talking here? Is the moon going to be the demon? Also, there's those weird pillars again. So I'm assuming the demon itself, like the big super demon, must be like wherever they are.
I, Vicus, shall prepare a worthy sacrifice for Master Kazaros.
My assumption is that, like,
I will head for Rohendel.
she's the least designed. She probably will be the first to die.
I suppose I'll pay
Look at this dude! I love him. He's so cool. Shit, what an amazing design. It's so over the top. Doesn't really make sense as a fucking demon, but... So where there's like 7 bad guys, 7 good guys originally, now there's 7 bad guys and one of them's died. Sick name drop, Vicus. Look, the dude knows what's up. Purely based of appearances? Yeah, I'm excited to see what's going on with this. Joker Guy's biggest enemy is always. Yeah, he's so wide. I like this little clown fella on his shoulder. What's this? Angry people? Speak to the Night Bowens. What is this? I've got 2 minutes to get to this NPC. This place has got a bit of dank energy going on. I think it's probably going to take us a long time to fight them all, honestly.
Who are you?
I have a strange feeling it's going to be one of those like, oh, Armin's back. It's going to be some time before we probably will. They're probably going to be post game, I reckon. Those demons. There'll be like a throwaway one or two, and then I feel like then it'll be like the core ones that we'll be dealing with. I need a pair. We need to find a pair. Pair? Anyone got a pair? You got a pair? I got a pair. Get a pair. We're very close. Oh, cool. Yeah, you can do this game pretty fast. Like, I'm level 33. I'm noticing the leveling is slowed down now since 30, but it's not like snail's pace. Okay, we're going. It's in is the dungeon. What is that stance that person has?
Please.
Hello?
Hang in there.
More dead soldiers. Chat. Okay. All right. Again, I'm actually kind of shocked because I know there's lots of different environments in this game. The fact that we're still in the medieval setting at this point kind of actually has shocked me. Is this portion of the world just really stuck in time or something? Have you engraved? No, I'm not even going to touch it yet until I figure it out. Like, I actually have a baggie here of engravings, and I kind of understand how they work, but I kind of haven't taken the time yet. So.
Hello.
Oh, are people going insane
You're
here?
the person Father Armin told me about.
Okay. So this is like a town of people that have been driven insane by Clown Dude.
Hey, you! Have we met?
Wait, is this the Monkey King? Hang on. Oh, wait. Oh, it's the old man.
Test your skills?
This is like from the very start of the game. Except, yeah, I'll fight you.
Oh, loving your energy.
Yeah, me too.
Now watch as I show you my. What was that for? Grow up, will you?
The gems are good at least to make one even if you mess it up. Big vitality boost even if you fail one. Ah. The steampunk shit in the intro? Yeah, this game's probably going to go off the fucking rails at some point, I feel like. I feel like we get medieval fantasy and then it'll be like, bam, time shit. Mechs.
You look familiar.
Dimensional hopping. I don't know. I really don't know where this game's going. Hell yeah, I leveled up. I'm also very close to getting red dust, 2 levels away, which I'm excited for. But yeah, I'm not going to touch that. I'm going to take some time off stream probably to figure that stuff out because right now it doesn't seem too important. Like the game isn't hard enough for me to be like, okay, I really need to figure out gear stuff. So I'm just going to take my time with it. Because I have some that I've crafted. But the thing is, I don't know, do you slot it into gear? Like, I don't really know how this works. You are only able to equip faceted ability stones, and I don't know what that means. There's a slot for it in my gear? In my gear or in my armor? Ability stone? I see this, and then there's this, engraving equips. And it's like, I'm fairly sure those are different things. I'm fairly sure these are like, yeah, whatever these are, which this is the class change one, which you need 20 of, and then there's these, which you need 20 of as well, which I have a book of 15. Ability stones, this. So I just drag that into it. Because I have one that's like Necromancy, I have Fortitude, Crushing Fist, Master Brawler. Like I have these. You might need to facet it before you can, which you can do at Castletown. Is this one of those things, are you saying to me, Bumfluffed, I should probably go back to town and figure this out now?
They provided a source of great hope for those who felt nothing but despair.
Should we take some time to figure out this shit? Because I probably will need to eventually. That person is just a giant angel. Because I think like there's a whole heap of stuff where I'm like, eventually I'll be like, yep, I need to figure this out. But right now, I'm just, I think, pushing forward till I have enough resources so I understand like what's important. Why am I fighting these things? Collect herbs. Fighting weird blob boys is not collecting herbs. That dude showed up and dropped the FPS? Yeah, pretty much. Again, my computer doesn't like when new assets come on a screen sometimes. Alright, we're going for a run. Again, this is where I'm bringing up about there's obviously been a change to how the questing works, because like, look at all these mobs around here. I'm not even interacting with them. I had to pick up a herb and then just make my way down here. Like, it feels like some zones have just been stripped bare in terms of like interactions.
You damned old fool.
If you're making comfy progress, probably don't have to. Yeah. I'm really not having to think at this point.
Luma sect? If you knew that, why didn't you say
I like her silly
so?
hair. What's this? Tree? I have to defeat Tree? Me or you? You. I had to watch a video to be warned. I think it'll make sense once I get into it. It's just when it hit you at, like, that's probably one of the things that I have issues with Korean games, is they kind of do a bit of this shit where it's like, they just hit you with a whole heap of stuff, like, it's like trying to teach you, and it's like, alright, this is probably the part you probably needed the better tutorial, but you haven't really done that, so now we've got a scenario where, friggin' heck. I don't understand why that does that. I wonder whether or not this game actually has a max range on, like, jumping. Never really thought about that before. I should probably look into that. But yeah, it's... What is this? Oh, I got a quest. I think sometimes they can just hit you with too much shit, and then you're like, well, I'm, guess I'll come back to that later, if it's important.
Are you done? Well, yes.
Koro! Hi, Koro. How you doing? Welcome on in. You can completely ruin a stone if you make bad choices. I don't even... Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't have any idea. Like, how many stones do you get, Bumfluff? It looks like it's fixed on choices as well, like, of what abilities are on it. Like... It feels like there's just a lot here in terms of, like, stuff where it's like... Hopefully these ones... If they give you ones for free, that they're just discardable ones that you don't have to worry about while you figure out how the system works. Because otherwise... That's problematic. How far through are you, Kuro? Oh, we're fighting the clown. Okay. Gotcha. So I was talking about, like, which demon was next. I guess the clown must be the next one then. Also, there's just straight up fucking a crazy clown town. I haven't even downloaded the game yet. Oh, I thought you were playing with the others. I wouldn't be surprised if this becomes our temporary game of multiplayer for a bit. I've got to catch up to Bear. Bear's the only one that's got the max level, and I need to catch him. I've spent too much time playing alts and other things. Yu-Gi-Oh has been very much a big distraction for me. That and work. Is it through Steam? Yeah, it's through Steam. I haven't had a chance to go live at all this week, let alone game. Oh no. Hopefully it'll chill out sometime soon, Kuro. It's very big. It's like 80 gigs. It's like 70 and then it has like an update to it. What does this want me to do? It wants me to get those. Why do you like this game? There's a lot of terrain that's very hard to distinguish where you're meant to go through. Boom. I think you find the stones as drops. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that was the thing I was wondering, Bumpup, because Korean MMOs, again, are very big on micro upgrades. So there are your primary upgrades, but then there's lots of little upgrades that you will need to do over time. And it's one of those annoying things where it's like, you will find that essentially that you will be getting weird slow progress while you pick up all that stuff. So you'll be doing lots of grinding to just get the chance to even roll on something, which I'm accepted that fate. I've done it before. It'll be how much it'll be frustrating essentially. But on the way up, it's been fine. Why is there just dogs? I've poisoned those dogs. I've now killed all the dogs. In fact, I haven't. I need to finish the job. See ya. Man, the hit test on some of these abilities are very small. You have to learn me the basics. I mean, have you played Diablo, Kuro? Because I think if you know that, you'll be pretty much set for a while. I think it's the other mechanics I think are more problematic.
Why are they like that?
They all have 3 random effects. And the third one is always a negative stat. But, okay, Bumfluff, riddle me this. I noticed you could level the negative effect. Does the negative effect, you're trying to reduce its impact? Or are you trying to, or is it some sort of thing where you increase the impact, it'll allow the other ones to be able to roll better? If you have a success rate on faceting, use the higher chances on the first 2 effects than the low % chance on the third negative effect. Oh, okay. See, okay. I think I understand how it works then. Right. So it's a weird gambler's motif. Oh, God. All right. Oh, shit. That's a lot of blood. No, I haven't. I'm a true paladin. Oh, plebeian. I read that as paladin. What am I doing? Defeat the heretics. This guy? I don't think it's this guy. Game, please. Defeat the heretic missionaries. I assume they must be down here or something. Yep, I think that's them. Alright, let's bring them all together. There. Ooh. Got a boy. Ba-ba-ba-da-da. Even though you don't you don't earn the effects you're successful in. Each successful engraving. Okay, interesting. All right, so it really does sound like there's. Oh, I need those. It really does sound like it's going to be a lot of like figuring out and fiddling. That's why it's interesting with that stuff because it's essentially a scenario where it's like becomes like a hard. You don't want to make a mistake. You kind of want to not feel it out. You want to do research via communities and stuff like that. And I feel like MMOs sometimes have that issue, or some games have that issue where it's like, don't fuck up. You should probably do your out-of-game research. And it's like, well, the game should probably then give you enough extent to figure out and learn the systems. Or essentially have better teaching tools. But that's a tough thing to sell anyway. That gives you a head start. Yeah, I think that gives me a better idea of how the systems are supposed to work. I'll have to look into it. I've heard that stronghold research increases the success rates, which looks expensive. Like that looks like it takes a lot of in-game currency. So
Dad, just wait quietly.
ask what a trade company looks like. What? All right, well, we're going to save these people from clown people, so... You're the chosen one. Well, if I can win those success rates, then maybe. What? Catch? What am I catching? Diseases from... Am I getting tetanus from touching this wood? Save people from under... Why did it say catch? Catch? You mean help? What do you mean? Slaps a slice of cheese. Eats that slice of cheese. Man, cheese is good.
There's still people in there.
Over here.
Oh, it's Armin.
The situation
I feel like the end of the game is going to be a lot of stone faceting. I've had a look. Bump off. I've had a look at the There's a website that basically has broken down builds. There's a lot of individual shit going on. I have a funny feeling it's not just that. It looks like you've got your character. Hang on. All right, hang on. I'm going to show you guys a website. Give me 2 seconds. I better start this download. It might take a while. No prob. Thanks for drop of Daiku. Hang on. I'll show you guys this website. Give me a sec, chat. This is probably the main website I've found for... It's probably the main website I've found for thingy. Actually, I won't do it here. It's probably better if I do it on the actual browser screen. Give me a sec. Where are we? So this is like the... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why are you doing that? I've got locked to full screen. That's why. So you'll notice this website. It's a bit funny because... Well, it's not funny. It's just interesting because of the fact that you can look at these builds. So this is like people playing like LostArk. They've got their reported builds. It's got like ripped out. So you can see the top tier players and all the different specs and stuff like that. You'll notice it's in Korean. So if I were to translate this page, so we can see here we've got the top players is a sorceress, a berserker, devil hunter, berserker, reaper, striker, warlord, gunslinger. Some of the translations are going to be rough and not make sense. You can see here like their equipment set. So you can see they've got 8 Esper and 5 Nightmare. I don't know what that means. You can see they're level, they're all maxed basically. Or not all of them are maxed, apparently. You have their profession imprint, so that's their class setup essentially. But you can have a look at them themselves. So if we were to compare this berserker, so if I translate this page as well into English, so this is what an endgame build looks like. This is like a person who's got 25 perfected whatever this is on his armor. So that means that you must be re-rolling some stats or something. You got their weapon, which is re-rolled to 8. That ability stone thing that we were talking about, but it is 3, 7, and 1. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing that must be what Bump Off is talking about, where it's like they've got 9 positive, 7 positive, and 1 negative. You've got 10 of these. I don't know what the hell these are, but there's like these are engravings, I think, or stones. So then you can see like their base engravings, which are these are just the like abilities you shove on yourself, your class one, and then there's the default ones. You can see just general stats. You can see their skills and what skills they're using. So these stones seem to be associated to the skill. So you improve. So you not only have the skill, you have a rune that you can put on the skill, and then you have this thing, which are these like 2 orb things that look like those. They look like arcs. Literally looks like what we've just been shown in game as an arc. It looks like you can just slot them into skills themselves to make them better. then there's like weird stuff, because then there's also like you can have a holding character, and you can also have an avatar, and then the avatar has stuff on it. Like I don't know. There's just so much. I think these are just his cosmetics actually, but it is a lot. I think this is going to be one of those things where the game is going to have like a lot going on. I think in terms of just micromanaging just stats and shit. It actually didn't look as bad just then. Now that I've sort of compressed some of that. But if you've played other ARPGs, you will kind of understand what it's trying to do essentially. So, what is happening here? Let's destroy this box of mayhem. No, that looks horrifying. Okay. Normally I like that shit. In a video game, I like that shit if it means, oh my god, I'm gonna have to kill this little clown. If it means that it gives you something to do, something to refine, but if it turns into something where you're essentially having to re-roll because it's just weird soft extension of games, then that's a problem. I'm not a fan of a game when they pull that shit where it's like, look, you're never playing any other game other than this game. This is your game. This is the only game you will ever play because you are re-rolling. And I'm like, nope, I'm done with this. I do not need to do this. There is such thing as doing endgame content and doing quotation mark endgame content. And it's one of those veins of MMOs where it's like they lean into the fact that people will be willing to do that. And I think you need to be careful with it. I think you need to figure out where your point of stopping is and what is healthy. And I think that's hard sometimes for people when they don't really know better. Like if they haven't played a lot of games, it becomes hard for them to discern what's the point I actually want to stop. And then some people will be just really fine about it and just be like, yep, I'm not going to do that. This seems really, really gross and I'm kind of just done with this. Boy, killing that man lagged me out. Game responsibly, chat. I know I don't. Do it on my behalf. Alright, we got a lot of stuff done, so now we just need to... Because like I said, the thing is, I feel like the difficulty in this game isn't very hard right now. And it's just questing on the way up. And if you've ever played a lot of these ARPGs, a lot of the time they won't be for a long time. It's not until you start redoing stuff or like Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Act 4, whatever. Or if you've got like a post-game where the post-game grind is actually where the challenge comes in. And in this game, it's feeling so far it probably will be the post-game, which isn't a bad thing. It's just going to be how well they deal with the difficulty curve, I think. Because those hard modes hit pretty hard, and I think they're a good representation of what more difficult challenges will be. But,
What in the world is going on?
You know.
Those who were captured were sent to the Black Rose Chapel?
So what's up with these quests? I thought these were repeatables. Now I'm not sure they are repeatables. Not completing a quest invokes anxiety for players who love collecting things. That is 100% true. I've talked about it. I've got a good friend of mine. He has that really bad. He has to do everything every time in the best way he can all the time. And so he won't play a game until he's done ample enough research to make sure he won't miss anything. That man is just a clown. That man's just a clown. Collect the clown trumpet. What? I want a clown trumpet. I want a clown trumpet. What? How's that man a clown? I want to be a clown. Like the clown trumpet. It's apparently here. It's flashing here. Oh, here. Okay. I think I've gone overboard here, but you know, whatever. I only need to kill one of these clowns. But it's funny, the opposite can happen as well in a sense, where it's like, I've got a friend, we were playing this together, and he was skipping the side quests. And it's like, to me, it's like, there's so few quests to do in this game. Why would you skip any quests? Did the game just crash? Hello? I handed a quest and it crashed. What's happening? Oh, there we go. That was very weird. Too many things at once. So he was pretty much skipping quests. So he won't be too behind in XP, but it'll be one of those things where there'll be little things that he's missed. And it's like, there's already so much cut out of this game that I feel like there's no need to skip quests. It's very like, it's extremely streamlined. But some people are just like, they just don't care. They'd just rather get to endgame and see what the real experience is rather than wasting time on the way up. And I get that. I totally get that. Oh shit, it's the Dark Carnival. I'm always into a Dark Carnival. Was I meant to come down here? I don't know. We'll do this quest board in the circus. What does it want me to do? Kill this thing? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I pressed... Okay. I really have to kill more stuff here because I'm currently in berserk mode and I don't want to waste my berserk. Nope, looks like that's it. Oh well, let's go. Wow, that clown zone's... Again, the zones feel so short. I never felt held back by side quests. Yeah, most often than not, they're doing the right thing. There's an MMO theory that you'll find a lot of time, which is like they're called quest loops. And a lot of the time, they should be within a certain amount of radius. Hold up, you did miss something? Did I actually? You're gonna be messing with me, Bumflo. Where basically any quest should be within a certain radius of time frame spent and how long a quest is spent to be doing. And additionally, there is a situation in terms of if you do a quest, the amount of XP and reward should be relevant to how much essentially how much time you've spent on that quest. And some MMOs do not respect that. And it's pretty frustrating when you encounter those ones. What did I miss? What have I missed? Press F5. Oh. Oh, shit! I almost missed being clown. Chat, can I just play this game like this now? I'll just be a little demon fella. Just waddle my way to victory. I waddle into friendly camps. Don't worry, me. It's just me, the little elf. Oh, this is gonna send me down south, isn't it? Yep. Alright. This is why that quest was down there. I had a funny feeling. I think I noticed that, but then looked away. I also picked up something that was... Oh, a card. That's what I wanted to do. We'll do this card while I auto-walked my ass down here. And we got 2 cards for this particular one, so maybe I need to do this. Save. I'm peeping. Chat, we're peeping. We peeping. I love the little clouds. A little cursed. Dude, that's messed up. And she's off. Stabbing out. I have to make my way all the way down there. All right. We up for a long clown walk. Visit the demon shop. Oh, that's the point of this. I was wondering why that marker was just on the screen. All right. Traveling the Dark Circus. Look, like, what are they doing wrong? They're just playing with some fruit. See, not all demons are bad. Some of them just want to have a good time. What is that thing? Oh, I'm so... These are totally going to be things I can kill later, I guess. I hope I can kill them now. One of them literally stabs over 30 seconds ago. Look, I gotta live in the now. We gotta live in the now. Want some food? Yeah, hell yeah, I want some food. I want some weird demon food. Please don't feed me a heart. What is that? What is this? What is happening? Ugh. I like his face. That's the long one. Oh my god, you're kidding me. No. What am I even pulling out of the ground? Like Corona scales dropped on the ground. Why is it taking me so long to pull these out? Alright, we're gonna find a third one.
Where's that smell coming from?
Smell? It's me. I'm the stinky lad. Don't worry about me. I'm just a little smelly. Hello, I brought the stinky. Alright. What are we buying? We're buying a book of demons. Oh, we can buy an emote. Buy? I want to buy this too. Buy book. Alright, we got a book. Is that what we were supposed to do? Can I just TP now? Is it going to break my disguise? I can't. Okay, or I have to go into a space in which I won't be seen by mobs. Alright, that looks good. Break disguise. Alright, let's go. Very cliche, the disguises bad guy walking into camp in an MMO. Oh shit, chat, it's almost 5:30 already. Like I said, this game just goes. I just end up losing a lot of time playing it. Morena card. It's me, Morena. Oh shit. Okay, I got a 4-1. What does 4 do? 4 gives you another 8 reduction. Is it worth stacking that much into one element? So it's not until you get to a 6 slot, I guess. So you get to 6, you get 9 reduction, you get 6 piece, you get additional sets. So you pretty much need to complete a set before you will actually get benefits. So you pretty much are just better off like running 3 elements, it looks like. I have no idea how the cards work. I think they're just sets, essentially. Okay. Is this like a weird chain? I feel like maybe these are like quest chains, like extra quest chains. Oh, I forgot. I haven't been leveling my roster level, I just realized. Or was that the first one we got today? That's the first one we got today, I guess. Another card. Yeah, because the way these cards work essentially is like if you find a set, so say we've actually got quite a few of the desert set collection bonus, it just gives you this. But you can see down here collection collected set bonuses. Oh, that's a different thing again. Oh, so if you complete sets, you get a bonus. If you get C effect details, we have... If you have 4 set, you get 8. If you get 6, you get 9% reduction. That's terrible. Why is it 1% more? And then if you get... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So 6 straight up gives you all those things. 9%, 2% additional damage overall. And then personal and party fire damage on foe by 1%. As in it increases fire damage. I do wonder whether or not there's going to be some weird translation things where some stats where I'm like, what does that quite mean? The Black Rose Chapel. Oh, wait, what? Hang on, what? Go to the secret area in the Dillian Orchard. What? Secret area? Hang on, we've missed something. It's a roster quest. What did I miss? The Dillian Orchard on the north side. I had to Google it. It was a bit of a pain. Is it this thing? So it's in their orchard. Flowering orchard. There's a bit of a jump path. Is it up by this jump path? Deer Village. Is the orchard the location we're in? Flowering orchard. So essentially it's a key. Pick up a key for the orchard warehouse. This key, oh man, where did I pick up that key? I feel like that's probably relevant. Oh, I'm just gonna slide down here. Okay, that was just for a vista. They said on the north side. Do you know where, Bumfluff? I'm assuming it must be down south. It says north side. These are just camps and stuff. I don't think these are very useful to us. It's close to Cien? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. It was like, I'm fairly sure the orchard that we visited was like somewhere down here, because it's all ruins essentially. So I probably picked up a key at some point in this area, I guess. Flowering orchard. So we're looking for a warehouse. That's not a warehouse. That's a docking. Again, I wonder how much of this stuff has actually been, like... There was more of this stuff and then it was removed out of the game at all. There's a lot of angry lads. Ah, here. Huh? Oh. Okay, sure. I don't know what to do about that battle item selection stuff, because I don't think some of these chests are worth opening until I know what they're for later. So in other words, just keep them as a stack. Oh, I'm so close to 35. I really wanted to get to 36. But I think we're probably going to finish up in a moment. Because I wanted to... The thing is, chat. I want to get to 36 so I can get that extra skill, because I think I really only have one extra skill that I'm really wanting to get, which is Red Dust. Oh, my last skill I get at 40. Yeah. Cool, so I'll have my full build by 40. I've been hoarding those. Yeah, I think this is... It's not quite clear what's important at this stage, so I think there's a lot of just... I'm just going to hold on to shit. Alright, we got a nighttime zone.
Hello. I was looking around because I was worried about the people left in the village.
I'm assuming this is one of the important people as well, that Sierra, 'cause she's wearing different garb to everyone else. Hell yeah, level up. And let's get the next point into... Oh, we already actually upgraded charge. Let's see. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I guess normal chain. All right, we'll go into normal chain, but normal chain is going to get replaced very soon, so... Oh, we have to go up and ring the bell, I guess. All right, we're going to probably ding this bell, and this will probably be one of the last things we do, because I think it's time to finish up for today. But before that, we get to watch this ominous cutscene. So there's Clown Cult? What kind of cult is this? So we've had Clown Cult. This just seems to be a blood cult. Is this that succubus that we saw earlier? Oh wow, this is definitely the darkest of the areas we've encountered so far. I like that I just got to see that. Like, what did you see? I know I saw directly into the hall that's just surrounded by bloodthirsty cultists.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch
Oh, there are so many soldiers to help our village. I'm very grateful.
You scratch. You want to go to the chapel? Why go to such an ominous place?
What? Remove spider webs around. Oh, I have to pick them up and put them there. Okay. Some of these carry quests, there's a lot of these. And I don't really understand. Also, why have they given us Asian jars? Very confusing. These are like spirit jars.
Yeah, looks pretty handy.
Dude, I want an outfit like that. It's very cool. Alright, what does it want me to do? Remove spider web. Chat, have you seen spider web? Shit, it's Sans! Chat, I found Sans. The potion seller. He's hanging out at Grillby's. Don't interact with that. Alright. That's probably where we'll stop. Oh man, I actually look cool now. Dude, when did I get cool? Dude, when did I become kind of cool looking? Not that guy. That guy's not cool on the weird surfboard. Alright, well, that's probably where I'll jump off today. I might play more off stream. Might try and get further, because I'm level 35. I'd love to get to level 40, level 50. I really want to get to 50. It's definitely one of those MMO grinds that you need to do. What's this? Okay, so it's the stronghold notification. Have I already collected this stuff? I guess I've already collected this stuff. And I think I've done most of the welcome stuff. We're now at a point where it's just like, the game is now just play the game. I'm going to stop giving you free stuff. You need to just play the game. Looks like I got 2 trade skill things to go. Gear upgrade, schedule events. I still can't do these. There's a whole heap of collectible tabs. Do you want to talk about things that terrify me in this game? This here is probably one of the biggest things. I have no idea what the hell this is, and I'm worried. But I'm still enjoying this game. I think it's like, there's something about me looking at a screen and I see this, which to me looks like I'm playing Diablo. I just straight up look like I'm looking at Diablo. And I'm very okay with this. But I'll jump off here. Let's go find someone to visit maybe. Oh my god, I've got rewards. Oh god, there's so much for me to do. There's just so much to do. Alright. Let's just stop. Let's just go. I fear no man, but that thing scares me. Scares me too, I'm gonna be honest. Alright. Should we go on a little adventure somewhere, chat? Or should we just finish up? Let's have a look. I'll see who's around. Buns is playing art. Oh my god, Buns has just reminded me something, chat. I've just been reminded of something, and I wish I had talked about it earlier in the stream, but I'll talk about it later. If you guys did not see the amazing art that I got commissioned, I will promote it more tomorrow. But yeah, otherwise you can go look at Twitter and Discord. I've actually talked about it a bit. Holy heck, I completely forgot to talk about that today. So that's what happens when you're being busy. The dragon, it's very nice. I could show it off now if you guys want to see. I assume a lot of you have seen it. It's very, very, very good. So this was a gift from Princess. I think she's now Empress. It's very good. You have not? It's very, very amazing. It's so originally it was going to be off my other design, which is my oh, Harry the Puss, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I'm literally finishing up. But yes, originally it was going to do the Palico design, but we based it off the new design that I have coming up. And so either way, whoa, it's very big. This is the high res version she sent me. But holy crap, check this out. Check it. It's very large. This is a very large image. Yeah. So I got to watch this live being made, and if you can tell, it's based around a lot of the new design that will be coming out, and it's got my great sword, or a great sword. I didn't give her any guidance on that. I didn't give her any guidance on the pose, the colors, nothing. She did it all, and I love that little glow that the horns have. The pose is really striking. I said to her, it looks like a card art for something like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or